Who am I speaking with?
Kyle Nelson.
You a student here
Yes, sir. I'm a senior at ODU.
in Norfolk, Virginia.
Yes, sir.
You're here voting today?
I did.
How did you vote?
I wrote in Bernie Sanders. I didn't approve of either two candidates, and that was my choice.
When you so you supported him the whole way along?
Yes, sir.
And Virginia does not count write-in ballots. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What did you think of Sanders' decision to endorse Clinton?
I think that's what he had to do out of respect of the party's decision and to try to sway his supporters since he was not going to run independent. So instead of them not using their vote or writing in, even though that's what I did, he was just trying to get the voters out there to vote for whoever is in the same party as he's in.
Do you agree with that?
I think that's what he had to do, being a part of a party. I don't think that's necessarily what he wanted to do. And I guess sometimes, like, when you're a part of a bigger group, you kind of have to do what's better for the group as opposed to what's better for yourself as an individual. And that's kind of like what the whole country's about in general. So I guess on one hand I agree with it, but I still think he should have tried to run independent, or I don't know.
You would have voted for him if he ran independent. You voted for him this way.
Yep.
I see. Did what drew you to his campaign?
He actually talked about stuff. Comparing to Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, a lot of their conversations was more of a reality show to me. A lot of like Twitter back and forth. They never really discussed a lot of what their policies would do or how they would change anything. So I liked listening to what he talked about, the changes that he was trying to bring. The future generations who could have had better living situations than we have now. Like free tuition is a big thing for me. I mean,
Free tuition?
Yeah, or at least a reduced tuition of how it is now. Like the way that the college system is ran and like education in general, it's all for profit, and I don't agree with that at all.
You have student loans?
Yeah.
How far along are you?
This is my last year.
How many dollars in loans have you accumulated?
Probably somewhere between 30 and 50,000. So, and that's way too high, I believe, compared to how it's been a couple of decades ago. And it's pretty much the same thing. It's just inflated tuition rates, inflated textbook costs. Coming out of college with paying $30,000, $50,000 in debt, where are you supposed to go? You know?
You have a job lined up that can accomplish that kind of income?
I'm still working on it. I hope so, but you know, it's pretty bleak.
Are there a lot of students like you with that debt burden?
Yeah, probably like a good 70% of the campus, I would say, that doesn't get full coverage from tuition, like assistance, or their parents help them out. I can't say I haven't met at least one person who hasn't had to take out at least a small loan.
The issue of one of the things Sanders talked about a great deal was the social inequality, the billionaire class. Did that resonate with you at all?
Oh yeah, definitely. I definitely feel like that everyone should pay their fair share, that there should not be a cutoff limit of a max tax you pay just because that's how it has been. I feel like if I work the entire year and I never hit that cap, why should someone else who could make that in 2 paychecks not have to pay taxes the rest of the year? That's just how I feel about it. I feel like everyone should pay their fair share. It should be a fair percentage of total income, not just a cap.
So you're for progressive taxation, as it's called? Okay. Are you concerned about the wealthiest 1% of income earners receiving so much of income increases in the past decade?
Yeah, it's astronomical how much the 1% has continued to grow compared to all the other percentages. And the fact that these people are also the heads of corporations that are getting bails out from the government, so they can't even run a corporation correctly, but continue to make money hand over fist, while the bottom two people struggle to just make it. Like, I eat cheese sandwiches because that's like all I can afford, because that's all that's being paid for right now.
Do you work in addition to studying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm a banquet server at the Town Point.